Hello friends and welcome to my channel Edushah. Today I am going to discuss the answer key of paper 5, that is economy and polity part. In this video I will be discussing about the answer key of polity part. So let's get started. Question number 1, as you can see, which committee recommended the 27% reservation of the OBCs in the government jobs in 1991? The correct answer to this question is option B, BP Mandal Committee. Question number 2, the directive of separation of judiciary from executive is mentioned under Article 50 in DPSP. Right against double jeopardy is enshrined under. The correct answer is B, Article 20, Subclause 2. Which is the correct sequence in the preamble of the Constitution of India? Answer is D, Sovereign Socialist Secular Democratic Republic. Question number 5, the appropriate writ issued by the court to quash the appointment of a person to a public office is that of C. Quo warranto. Next, question number 6, reservations in promotion in favor of SCs and STs are dealt under Article 16(4)(a), option C. Power of the President to consult Supreme Court has been stated under Article 143. Question number 8, who can legislate on those residual matters which are not mentioned in Union State concurrent list? Answer is B, Parliament alone. Question number 9, which of the following is not a basic structure of the Constitution of India? So it is D, absolute power of the Parliament to amend the Constitution. Question number 10, the President can issue proclamation of emergency. Answer is D, when the decision of the Union Cabinet for the issuance of such proclamation is communicated to the President in writing. Next, question number 11. In which of the following cases the apex court held that where there is a clash of two fundamental rights, the right which would advance the public morality or public interest would alone be enforced through the process of court? It's D, Mr. X versus Hospital Z. Question number 12, how many fundamental duties are there under Article 51A of the Constitution of India? It's 11. C. A money bill can originate only in Lok Sabha. Economic justice as one of the objectives of the Constitution of India has been provided in preamble and directive principles of state policy. Option B. A proclamation of national emergency automatically suspends right to freedom. Option B. How many scheduled languages are there in 8th schedule of the Constitution of India? It's C, 22. The fundamental rights of the Indian citizens have been enumerated in the Constitution of India in Article 12 to 35. Option A. How long a person should have practiced in the High Court to be eligible to be appointed as a judge of Supreme Court of India? It's B, 10 years. Freedom of conscience is subject to D, all of the above: public order, morality and health. Next, in which of the following cases it was held that right to life does not include right to die? It's C, Gyan Kaur versus State of Punjab. Next, question number 21. In which of the following cases the Supreme Court of India held that forcing husband to get separated from his parents amounts to cruelty? It's Narendra versus K. Meena. Option A. In India, right to property is a legal right. How many members were there in the Constituent Assembly? 389. Which of the following doctrines means to stand by precedent and not to disturb the settled point of law? It's A, doctrine of stare decisis. Which one of the following item subjects belong to the concurrent list of the 7th schedule of the Indian Constitution? It's B, forest. Question number 26. Under Article 15 of the Constitution of India, states shall not discriminate against any citizen only on the ground of religion, race, caste, sex, place of birth. C. How soon imposition of national emergency should be approved by the Parliament? Within 1 month. Who can enact a law on abolition of untouchability? It's A. The Parliament of India vide Article number 17. Power of Parliament to amend the Constitution and procedure therefore is laid down in Constitution in Part 20. The Constitution gives the power of superintendence over all subordinate courts to the High Courts under Article 227. Next, question number 31. Disqualification of membership of either House of Parliament is provided under Article 102. Who presides over the joint sitting of the Parliament? Speaker. In which landmark case the Supreme Court held that the second marriage of Hindu man is invalid even if he converts to Islam before marriage? It is B. Sarla Mugdal versus Union of India. Equal justice and free legal aid is incorporated in the Constitution of India in Article number 39A. The Parliament of India consists of President, House of People and Council of States. Question number 36. The maximum age prescribed for election of President in India is no such limit. Article 32 stands suspended during an emergency under Article 352. Judicial review function of the Supreme Court means the power to examine the constitutional validity of the laws. Who was the advisor of the Constituent Assembly? It's B. N. Rao. Which of the following is known as Judges Transfer Case? It's option B. S.P. Gupta versus Union of India. Question number 41. The number of nominated members to the Council of States is option B. 12. In which landmark case fundamental rights were considered as inviolable part of the Indian Constitution? It's A. Golaknath versus the state of Punjab. Which Indian state has the largest number of seats reserved for the scheduled tribes in Lok Sabha? It's A. Madhya Pradesh. Minimum age required to become a member of Council of States is C. 30 years. Joint sitting of the Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha is provided in the Constitution of India under Article 108. The objective resolution in the Constituent Assembly was moved by Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. How many times have the financial emergency imposed in India? D. Never. Which of the following case is known as the fundamental right case? It's C. Keshavananda Bharati versus the state of Kerala. Under which constitutional amendment provision for minimum age as 18 years for the Indian citizen was made to become eligible to vote? It's by 61st Amendment Act 1989. Question number 50. The ideals of liberty, equality and fraternity in the preamble of the Constitution of India is inspired by French Revolution. Next, question number 51. The members of the Council of Ministers are collectively responsible to House of the People. The fundamental duties in the Constitution of India were adopted from Russian Constitution. In which of the following cases the Supreme Court emphasized on right to shelter as one of the fundamental human rights? It's B. Chameli Singh versus the state of Uttar Pradesh. The Constitution of India adopted the federal system from the Act of 1935. Which of the following is a part of the Electoral College for the election of the President but does not participate in the proceedings for his or her impeachment? It's C. State Legislative Assemblies. Question number 56. Which of the following Indian states does not have a bicameral legislature? It's Chhattisgarh. The word secularism was added to the preamble of the Constitution of India by which amendment? It's 42nd Amendment. The number of the Anglo-Indians nominated to the House of People is 2. Who has the right to decide that who will be included in the list of scheduled caste and scheduled tribe? It's B, President. The concurrent list in the Constitution of India was adopted from Australia. Question number 61. In which of the following cases the Supreme Court held that if a body is an agency or instrumentality of government, it may be an authority under Article 12? It's option B, R.D. Shetty versus the International Airport Authority of India. Which of the following articles of the Constitution of India guarantees the right to move freely throughout the territory of India? It's C, Article 19(1)(d). The Constituent Assembly was set according to the proposals of B, Cabinet Plan. Which of the following fundamental rights do not get abolished automatically during national emergency? It's C, Article 20 and 21. Question number 65. Which of the following article deals with the election of the president? It's C, 66. Supreme Court of India is a court of record under Article 129. The Council of States in India has how many elected members? 238. Which Constitutional Amendment Act provided reservation in admissions in private unaided educational institutions for students belonging to scheduled caste, tribe and other backward classes? 93rd Amendment. How many high courts are there at present in India? 25. Clause 4 of the Article 15 of the Constitution of India has been added to the Constitution by the Constitutional First Amendment Act. Question number 71. Fundamental duty to uphold and protect the sovereignty, unity and integrity of India is Article 51A, Clause C. The Constitution of India describes India as a union of states. Duty of the state to raise the level of nutrition and the standard of living and to promote public health is directive principle under Article 47. The word procedure established by law in the Constitution of India have been borrowed from the Constitution of Japan. The resolution to remove the Vice President of India can be moved by Rajya Sabha. Question number 76. In which of the following cases the Supreme Court of India upheld the right against solitary confinement? It's A, Sunil Batra versus Delhi Administration. Directive principles of state policy is a non-justifiable. Kaka Kelkar Commission is related to the Backward Class Commission. How many sanctioned judges are there in the Supreme Court of India? It's D, 31. Question number 80. With reference to the election of the President under Article 55 of the Constitution of India, every elected member of the Legislative Assembly shall have as many votes as there are multiples of 1000 in the quotient obtained by dividing the population of the state by option A, total number of the elected members of the Assembly. Question number 81. The maximum number of seats for Lok Sabha may go up to option C, 552. Which schedule of the Constitution of India deals with administration and control of scheduled areas as well as scheduled tribe? It's option B, 5th schedule. Under which article of the Constitution of India financial emergency can be proclaimed? It's Article 360. The age of retirement of the judges of the High Court is 62 years. Who was the chairman of the Constitution of Drafting Committee? B.R. Ambedkar. The concept of complete justice is enshrined under Article 142. Which of the following is not a feature of the Constitution of India? D. It is presidential. Reasonable restriction to right to assemble peacefully is placed under Article 19(3). If the announcement of the national emergency has been approved by both houses of parliament, how long will it be effective? 6 months. In question number 90, I have a doubt, so I haven't marked the answer yet. So let's go to the question number 91. A proposal to prefer the charge of impeachment of the President of India has to be moved after prior notice of 14 days. Which of the following article is repealed? It's article number 31D. Which of the following articles was introduced by the Constitution 93rd Amendment Act 2005? It's 15 subclause 5. In question number 94, I have a doubt, so I haven't marked the answer yet. So let's go to the question number 95. Who was the Chief Justice of India when the public interest litigation is introduced to the Indian judicial system? It's C. Justice P.N. Bhagwati. Question number 96. Which part of the Constitution of India deals with the emergency provisions? It's option B, part 18. Article 21A was inserted to part 3 of the Constitution by 86th Amendment Act. When was the word armed rebellion added to the Constitution to declare a national emergency? By 44th Constitutional Amendment Act. The word socialist was added to the preamble of the Constitution of India by which amendment? 42nd. The last question. Which of the following constitutional amendments equipped President to impose national emergency on any particular part of India? By 42nd Amendment. So aspirants, this was the answer key of Indian polity part, and please tune into this YouTube channel. I will be back with the answer key of economy part as well. Thank you.